Well, hello everyone. This is Denise Jenkins-Agurs, the CEO and founder of the Sister Circle Network Incorporated out of Gastonia, North Carolina, bringing you your Tell It Tuesday message. So what do I want to tell today? Typically on the weekend, I take a few hours to kind of get caught up on the things that I didn't have time to watch because of my busy work schedule. I took the time to watch the Steve Harvey show, and this past week he talked about jumping. He shared his story when he, just walked into his job and said, you know what, I want to do comedy full time. So he took the jump. A lot of people were on the show that were very fearful about taking a jump to do something that they love. For example, I took the jump by leaving Columbus, Ohio. Columbus, Ohio, for me, is family, friends, where my career began. Well, when I felt that I was missing something and I wanted to be doing something else, I took the jump by accepting a position in Charlotte, North Carolina. That was something huge for me because everyone that I know and love lived in Columbus. But for me, I said I needed to do this for me. I wanted to move higher into my career. I wanted to work for a larger healthcare system, which I'm currently doing. I've gotten a chance to develop some additional skills. But there was still that little piece of something that I was missing. I started the Sister Circle Network in Columbus many years ago, actually over 15 years ago, of women just sitting around the table when we were talking and networking and encouraging one another. And so when I moved here to Charlotte, another sister came maybe about a year later, and she said, why don't you start it here? Well, it took me a little time to agree, but I did, thanks to the coaching of some really sharp sisters. And then another sister that I love dearly, her name is Janine, who often takes jumps and leaps and bounds and very successful. She said, why don't you try, what about a 501c3? Because you're doing this out of your heart, you're spending your own money, why not, put this as a 501c3 because you're always helping the community, you're always helping individuals. And I'm like, okay, even after someone that I highly respected told me not to do it, I did it anyway. I jumped. And in 90 days, less than 90 days, I had my 501c3. Well, that was a confirmation to me that what I was doing, I'm supposed to be doing. I've been working on a book for years, and that last chapter of this wonderful career development book was about transitioning out of state and the do's and don'ts and things that you need to think about before you take the jump of relocating to another state for a job opportunity. What have you been thinking about doing but out of fear? Now, I've been successful thus far, but I also have some wonderful cheerleaders in my life who encourage me, who said, Denise, you can do this. Now, eventually, my next jump will be, resigning from my position and doing the Sister Circle Network full time, doing my career coaching and speaking business full time, because that's what brings me joy. Talking to you right now, this is something that I just do. I get in front of a camera and I just start talking. I don't have notes. I don't re-record anything. What you see is what you get. This is a natural gift for me. What is that natural gift for you that you've been sitting on, that you, out of fear, you're holding on to your regular job and saying, oh, I can't do it? Well, stop talking yourself out of your greatness. Stop talking yourself out of things that is possible. You just have to prepare. Prepare for that opportunity that hasn't presented itself yet. What are some of the things that you need to be working on spiritually, personally, professionally? What do you need to do to put things in place for you to jump? What do you need to do? I know what I need to do, and I'm working on that. So I encourage you to take some quiet time. Write down some of the things you love about you and the things that come natural to you, and begin to research those who are doing some of the things that you aspire to do. That's the first step that you have to do. And guess what? That part is free. Just begin to think about what is your 2017 going to look like. I know what my 2017 is going to look like. When I sit into a house and it's very quiet and I begin to think big. I begin to think mighty things. I begin to make confessions about my life. I have a vision board that I want to add some things because eventually I want a home that is called a true retreat where women can come in for a weekend and we work on goals, we work on purpose, we work on passion, we work on healthiness, we work on all these great things. Eventually, I'm going to have it. Eventually, I'm going to speak around the world, encouraging women to take their lives to the next level by jumping and using me as an example. What are you going to do? I've been working on this for a long time, and it's coming very close when I can say, guess what? I've jumped. When are you going to jump? Well, this is your girl, Denise Jenkins-Agurs with the Sister Circle Network Incorporated, bringing you your Tell It Tuesday message. Until then, go ahead, think about it. How are you going to jump? Bye now.